Hi, I'm Jonathan Spurk, and I'm here to talk to you about the disruptive innovation of Milwaukee Power Tools. So here on the table I have Milwaukee One Key. So what One Key is that it allows people to control their tools on the job site, allows them to manage the tools as well, and now you could track the tools. So let me give you a little brief history. In the 90s, NiCad came to the job site and changed the way people worked. In the 2000s, lithium ion changed the way people worked. We were coming out with tools that were on battery platforms that used to be corded tools. And now, with Milwaukee One Key, we believe this is the future to job sites and how people are going to work. So for tool management, the benefit of tool management is that anyone who's taking inventory of the tools for their company can now go onto our cloud-based system and inventory all their tools and keep them organized and know what job site they're on and also what employee has them on the job site. What the benefit of this is that there's other stuff out there in the market today that costs thousands of dollars for guys to just manage their inventory. Now we're providing it as a free download an app that's cloud-based, so you could go from your phone to your tablet to your computer and manage all the tools that you have in your inventory. So now for the custom drive control, I'm going to go to setup, I go to custom drive control, and now what the app's going to ask me is the actual application I am doing. So for this one, I'm going to do a hole saw. So let's say I'm doing a hole saw application. It's going to ask me the saw type, so bimetal hole saw, and it'll ask me the size. So I'll go to 3/4, and then it'll ask you the material that you're going through, and I'll go through aluminum. And so it's loading right now, and now when I pull the trigger, that's the right RPM and torque for that hole saw. So the benefit of this is you got different applications out there on the job site that you could save to the handle on the tool, and you know whenever you pull the trigger, you're going to get the right RPMs and torque for that application. Now the benefit of this is your guys going to be able to do the job quicker out there, earn more money, and also it's going to save a lot of money on the accessories. Guys aren't going to be burning through hole saws. We all know hole saws get expensive. Guys won't be burning through them. They're going to get more runtime out of the batteries and more accessory life. Now the last cool feature I want to talk about on One Key is the new tracking. So how it's done is it's also done through the app. So when you go to the app, all it is showing report missing tool. So once you click report missing tool, this tool will now send out a constant ping saying find me, find me. So that's done. It's not done through a battery. It's not done through on top of the tool. It's actually an internal chip that's Bluetooth inside the tool that's going to be constantly sending out that ping. Now a lot of people ask, well, is the battery off, will it still track? Yes, it's off its own internal battery inside the tool. And with that, how it works is once you report the tool missing, the tool constantly sends out a ping. Now when anyone with the app on their phone walks by the tool within 100 feet, it'll send a notification back to the person who reported it missing saying, we found your tool here, give you a time and a location, a pinpoint on GPS or on Google Maps of where the tool was last seen. So the benefit of this is I know a lot of guys might leave a job or a tool in the attic on a job. They can't remember what job they left it on. That's when this could come in handy. Also, we had a local rep actually get his truck broken in Bakersfield. He had all his stuff taken. He reported his tools missing. 2 days later, when he was driving home on Sunday, he got an email saying your tools were last found here, and eventually we recovered all the tools. So that is the benefit of One Key. We have it in our drills and impacts, our hammer drills, our cutters and crimpers. So we are working on expanding this line, but we have them in entrenched in some of the tools already. One of the questions that we normally get is what are the benefits of the tracking system for One Key? Now I know I mentioned that we don't have One Key in a lot of our tools already. It's only in a select few of them. But the benefit of that is if a guy has his whole truck and One Key tool in it, normally if they do get taken or he leaves them somewhere, there's going to be more than just the One Key tools there, but the One Key tool will be with him. Now once he recovers those tools, they're still most likely going to be there together, so you're most likely going to recover all the tools. So for right now, that's the benefit of the One Key app, is that if this tool is with $20,000 worth of other tools that's not even Milwaukee brand or has to do with power tools, you're going to be able to find the tools with this app. So a question we get a lot also is what are the benefits of the One Key app? So the number one benefit in my mind is that out there on the field, you're not going to be burning up drills and accessories. This could save you thousands of dollars over months with using the one key system. You know, you're not over smoking a drill because the application, you know, you're giving too much torque or RPM for the application. You're saving that accessory life, which turns to money. Your guys are getting jobs done quicker, you know, which turns to money. Also, you're saving more runtime on the batteries, which your guys are charging the batteries less, which also comes to money. And also with the whole one key app and system, you know, the benefit of the iCloud system is that the app is constantly going to be upgraded. So when we launched one key, tracking actually wasn't implemented into these tools. So all we did was update the app and these tools now had tracking. So 6 months down the road from now, you really don't know what these tools are going to be able to do. The capables are endless. So another question that we normally get is if I buy a one key kit or one of our, you know, high performance tools, do older batteries or style batteries work on these tools? Yes, they do. So if anything is M18, they'll all be interchangeable with over 100 tools that's on our platform currently. Now a lot of guys ask also, well, if I buy a one key kit, is the battery different? Because all the one keys come with the 5.0. Now, you could throw on a 2.0 to the one key app. Pretty soon, you guys will be able to receive a 9.0 battery from Milwaukee in the 18-volt platform. That'll be interchangeable with this. So if it's M18, it fits. It's all compatible. So we get this question a lot, is what makes Milwaukee stand out, you know, from the competition, and what do you guys put in your tools? So currently, I know I'm talking about the one key, so I'll hit on that real quick. We have over 20 engineers back at our corporate office just focused on one key. You know, so we're putting a lot of time and effort into this one key system because we know it's going to be the future. So Milwaukee is a solutions provider. So when you go out and get a Milwaukee tool, know that we are providing you a solution with all the engineering and technology that goes in our tools to provide you the right solution out there in the field. Yeah, so one of the questions that we normally get is on warranty and also on the Bluetooth mechanism inside the tool and how durable that is. So I want to start off by saying Milwaukee on all the power tools have 5-year warranties. Now the batteries, these all M18 large capacity batteries all have 3-year warranties. So for the Bluetooth mechanism inside the tool, we have it inside the handle. So a lot of guys ask, well, is the durability of that tracking chip you know, durable enough to withstand the job site? And we put so much effort into it. It's in the handle, so pretty much for that to fail, the tool's going to fail itself. The handle's going to be snapped, something like that. If someone wants to take out the tracking chip, if they've taken your tools, they're going to have to disassemble the whole tool and pretty much deactivate the tool anyway, so it's not going to work. So you know that the Bluetooth tracking mechanism is going to always work, and also it's run off its internal battery, so it's not drawing amperage from the battery itself on the tool. So after hearing about all this disruptive innovation, you know, I want to thank you guys, the guys out in the field, the guys that are going to be using these tools, for all the feedback you give us. We are constantly trying to come out with better products, innovate our products, you know, provide solutions for the end user. So when you guys go and start your day from sun up to sundown, you're going to have the right solution and tool in your hands. So we want to thank you guys for all the great feedback you have given us to really come out with this great 18-volt and 12-volt platform.